Hello everyone, Ian here, how are you doing today? Today I am back, of course, live streaming. I am going to be playing some Minecraft, but yes, I know I have said Minecraft. Technically, it's not Minecraft according to the thing that I'm about to do. So apparently, there's two people here. One of them...
Here's the challenge. I have one day to make Minecraft using the Unity game engine. The goal is to have a blocky, voxel-based world, infinite...
Is this Why did that struggle so much? I can download it, right? Yeah, right. So, I can download it. I want to test how well it is and how well it actually works. This all of it was made in just one day, a whole 24 hours. So I want to see how well it will work. I have to download the source. Minecraft, Unity, okay, right. I've not tried this, by the way, yet, so I don't know how I have to download this, what I have to do. I'm just going in this completely blind. Download Minecraft, zip. So I'm guessing if I download that, somehow that will link to this. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But, yeah, let's give this a go. So do I have to unzip it to play it? Minecraft clone, right. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, go on to downloads. I've got an ulcer in my mouth and it hurts really bad at the minute. Please don't be too many folders. Ah, for God's sake. Ah, God's sake. Right. Let's create a new folder called blah 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 blah. Put you in here and extract it in this folder. So extract here. Oh, it already does one for me. Okay, let's give this a try then. So I genuinely don't know what this would look like. I mean, apart from the video. Oh, I have to click on that, don't I? Okay. Has he done an intro? Oh my. Oh my. Legit, this is kind of like the online Minecraft actually. Escape to... Escape? Windows key. Let's give that a try then. Okay. You can still... You can see it, right? You can see it, right? Yes, you can. Hell yes. Right. Okay, there's no inventory. But he's added a bar thing at the bottom. Ah, oh. That wasn't smooth. Oh, wow. Okay. This is very good. Like, very good for just one day. This is made in just one day. A whole day. Wow. This is really good. I'm not even joking when I say that. I mean, some of the trees... Oh, God. Where am I? Wait, where am I? Alright, there we go. some of the trees like this here, and some of the clouds. Holy crap! That tree over there, right in the middle of the screen, and that one there. And it's like a line as well. But all in all, this is fantastic for one day. What? What? I need to learn some of the controls. Q does nothing. WASD, okay. ER, okay. Pressing every button so far does absolutely nothing by the looks of it, apart from WASD and moving your mouse. So you have to, instead of left click to brake, you have to right click to brake and left click to place, by the looks of it, which is kind of confusing, but you can definitely get used to that. All in all, this is beautiful. This is bloody good. This is great for one day. That looked like a solid block to me, but it even has a bit of a shine to it. Oh, there's a bit of hair in the way, I think. Either that or it's on the actual game. Is that on the actual game or is that on my telly? Can't quite tell. I've just licked my finger and then rubbed my telly, so maybe it's the telly, I believe. Ah, for God's sake. It's a bit in the way now. This really shows how dirty my telly is. Holy crap, that is actually really annoying. But yeah, the sky doesn't really show it that much, but yeah, it seems to be alright now. But yeah, this is great for just one day. Like, this is really shocking. And I believe he made it infinite as well. So just loads and loads and loads and loads of terrain load up. Well, it probably isn't actually infinite. It's just copied and pasted God knows how many times. For some reason you can jump, what, 2 blocks? Yeah, 2 blocks. And you've got a round shadow for some reason. Can you run? No, you can't. You cannot run. Oh, hell yeah! Parkour, boy! Now this, I like. It's like creative mode all over again. So yeah, what basically happens is he shows how he codes it. He codes everything, and he shows how it's made. I didn't watch all of it. I just skipped right to the end because I like seeing the end results. I did watch a little bit of it though, from like when there was no grass on here, and then when he added the grass on top. But yeah. You want a free version of Minecraft? Get this. Then you're probably wondering, Ian, how have you got an actual Java version if you're telling us to get this? I will show you. But no problems by the looks of it. You can't really do much on it by the looks of it, but this is really, 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 really good. So how do I get out of this then? Okay, so I've got this. Go to bottom here and then click close. There we go. Right, that I enjoyed. I enjoyed playing that. Okay, now let's extract this one here then. What's this one then? Oh, is this all the logs and how it's made and everything? Alright, alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. And that's just for one day. That's literally made in 24 hours. Which is really good. I have to be honest, I'm really impressed with that. So yeah, he like I said, he shows how
In any full.
like this, he shows how he made all of it. Okay, so now let's go to this one, which is by a completely different bloke. This was made in 1 week, so a whole week, and he's done 2 versions. So he's done the original 1 week one, and then he's optimized it to 12 days. The optimized version I don't believe is on here, so I don't know what that looks like. But I'm going to download both of them and have a look. Download. Is it downloading? Yes. Right. Now let's download the optimized version as well. And same thing again. What's this then? Source of code. I don't think I'll need that, but Right, let's play the 1 week version first. Minecraft week, not 1 week. Okay, so this is the non-optimized version by the looks of it. Huh? Do I click on that to play it? It crashed. Is it because I didn't download the source? Okay, so I'll download it and then try it again. Download zip. Right. I don't know how long this is going to take. It's done. Okay, great. Great. Right. Now let's give it a try. It's still crashing though, what the hell? Minecraft 1 week challenge master. Okay, so am I definitely clicking on the right thing? Do I have to install something to get this to work, or? Let's try this then. Config. Right. So now that's extracted, let's try this again. No. Is the recording okay? Is this okay? Right. Just checking, right. What am I meant to be clicking on? Okay, so let's watch the video, because I've not actually watched it.
Hello and welcome to my video. In this video I'm going to be attempting to...
Yeah.
Using the on the right there is my texture atlas, and
How do you play it then?
this can be seen in action right. So it was time to completely redo the world generation and add some biomes.
Biomes! Ooh!
I spent the final day making the game just look a bit better. To start off with, I added an ocean biome, and then I added directional lighting for the blocks. This is basically where different block faces have different light values depending on their direction.
Okay, so let's delete them two and try this again. Right, so let's... Let's... try run as administrator then. Right. Let's try the non-optimized one then. I was really looking forward to this one. Come on, dude. Are you seriously not going to work? Okay, so do I have to put this folder in here then or something? I don't know. I'm kind of upset about that, because I was really looking forward to playing that.
Direction. For example, the top of the box will have the most light, the side will have slight.
Does he explain how to install it then? Ah. Right, okay then. My computer is an AMD, so that's why, that's it, that explains why it doesn't work then. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, because my computer is definitely AMD. Not only it has an AMD yeah, look, not only has an AMD user interface thing, it also has a AMD graphics card thing. I wish, to be honest, that this computer had NVIDIA, but I mean, I don't know if the guy tried NVIDIA at first. The guy who built this computer tried NVIDIA at first and it didn't work, and then he tried this and it worked, and I don't know, but damn it, that is annoying. Now that is annoying. Okay, so what I'll do then is that I might be able to copy the files from here to my MP3 player. And I'm not going to put it directly onto my MP3 player, I'm going to put it on the micro SD card. No and no. So let's copy these three. Copy. Micro SD card, right. The folder here called new folder. I'll create a new folder too, though. call it blah blah blah. Put them in here. Right. I'll give them a few extra seconds. For some reason, if I take it out and then plug it into the other computer, sometimes it won't show or something else. And right, that should be long enough. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to turn you on. Turn Xbox on. I've got batteries for the controller now anyway, so if it doesn't turn on then turn the computer on. Wait for this to do its damn thing. Okay, sign in. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so just ignore this part for now. I'm kind of hoping that this computer will be able to handle it. The guy did say there would be performance issues, which is okay. But then again, this computer's 10 years old, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just in the dark as you guys at the minute. So I'm going to unplug the keyboard, then plug the MP3 player in, because thank God for this keyboard, it has a built-in mouse. Is there anything on the downloads folder? Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Delete them. Then paste these three here. Ah, no, you're joking. Okay, so I need to download WinRAR. I nearly said 7-zip then for some odd reason. Right. Enable. So let's listen to the audio on here then. Right. Yeah, no you can't at the minute. Give me a minute. Dun 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 dun. Why is music player open? What the hell? There we go. So let's go to you. I'll be static, take that out, even though I've just literally plugged it in. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a lot clearer than what I thought it was going to be. Right. Not the best, obviously, but there we go. Right. That will understand what I'm saying, thankfully, so WinRAR. Download. Download. And it should come with the little logo and boop, boop. Yes, install. I'll let it do iOS and you as well, just in case. No, not to desktop or to start menu. Yeah. Done and done. Right. That should be it. Now I need to plug my MP3 player in, which I'll just have. There we go, right. Let's extract this first one. Ooh, takes a little bit longer. Oh, can't use my flipping mouse, can't I? Crap. Right, okay, give me a minute. Let me delete that and try again. So let's copy all three onto downloads. Get rid of WinRAR. So they'll get confused. I shall get confused, man. Right, so all three of them have definitely gone on here now, so I can take that out. Plug you in. Okay, so extract files here again. 1 week. Right, let's give this a try and hopefully it will work this time. Are you joking? Mine's in a video card though. Look. NVIDIA control panel. Mine's in a video card. Ah, dude, are you joking? Right. I'll let it slide. I will not let the optimized version slide, which means it should be better. Optimized means should be better. Right. Clearly that's not working either. I mean, what the hell is this, by the way? Like, what am I meant to do? Because both of them are not working. Do I have to extract that, then extract this? Is there like something that has to, like, you know, like that? Will it work now? Let me try something. Let me try and put this from 16 to 32. I don't know if that'll work, but it's worth a try. Some apps need the 32 bit. Dude, are you kidding me? Still? What's going on? Really, what the hell is going on here? Well, the downloads thing has just completely changed. Alright, look like it doesn't want to work at all. So you know what? Screw this. I'm going to delete it. Go back on my MP3 player, delete it on my MP3 player, and then... Which way? There we go. Bum ba da dum. Oh, da dum. There's an update anyway, so... One of one. That's nice. Ah, you couldn't flip in see what I was doing. Okay, that doesn't matter. That does not matter anyway, because it wasn't working. Okay, I'm an idiot. I have an NVIDIA card in that computer, yet it still wasn't working anyway. So, yeah. Sorry you couldn't see that. I completely forgot to click connect. I really did. So basically I turned my Xbox on. Well, it was for something, but I signed in for nothing. Clearly. Let's get rid of this annoying static noise before it drives me mental. There we go, right. You can plug that back in, out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. Right. You are...
Full cubes. Now our...
There was another one. I know there was another one. Pretty sure there was another one. Clearly not. Right. There is some videos to react to, so I'm going to do that. But first, let's run Malwarebytes just in case there is any sort of, what do you call it, virus that was caused. So let's scan, move you there, but get you out of the way at the same time. Move you up there, move you down there. Okay, boom, 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 and... Right. I have reacted to a few. There is another live stream explaining why they're not there. I've reacted to... Yeah, I've reacted to quite a lot. So I've reacted to... This one, this one, this one. This one and this, no, this one. This one, this one. This one here. This one. This one. Not reacted to that yet, I don't think, so... So there are a few I've not reacted to, but I know I've reacted to that. Don't think I've reacted to that, so let's get into it.
What's catmint? That sounds weird. Is that like things you put on your food to make it smell like cats? Like, it's a bit. No, I know what it is. So
Catnip.
basically, just amped up kibble. Guys like my drip just got this new watch. I call it the Rolex 3000 because it's the
Hold on a minute. Let's put that in the way and boom, boom.
Rolex upscaled 3000 times. It's pretty bling. Kind of heavy on me, but that's just because all the diamonds.
Your hand must
Totally not because
hurt,
it's
surely.
massive. So upon glancing upon this photo, it just looks like a normal fish tank. I mean, there's a lot of fish there, but just normal, right? Well, no. You're wrong. They're all away from one fish. Why? Why are they all distancing? I mean, I know there's a whole quarantine, but
What?
does this apply to fish? What did this fish do? Someone explain. Oh, it's a tiny little mouse. He's so...
No.
Wait, what's that?
Uh,
Chopsticks. No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Does this picture look like a cat with a hoodie to you? Well, you're close. I mean, it is around its head like a hoodie, but in reality, it's a cat in a sock. Why is he so skinny? Feel like I could just pick him up and put him in my pocket.
Burrito. Home.
You'd be comfortable there, right? You know, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but why is there a photo of millions of bowling pins in a dark alleyway? Is there like a giant bowling pin in the end that I should be scared of? Please help me. Oh, it's a cute little snake photo. Look how cool the printing is. It's all wrapped around the Oh gosh.
my
Hey man,
God.
I don't want to bother you. I mean, you look happy, you're smiling, but just want to put a heads up. There is a Coke bottle flying at you. I don't think you're going to be smiling for much longer. Do you have a pizza but no pizza cutter and you want to cut it into 8 slices? Well, you can use your old Halo disc. Why would you? It's a great game. I don't understand how this man is so chill. Like, look at him. He's got no stresses in his face. He's okay. But he's sitting on all of these eggs. Like, how? How did he get there in the first place? Oh, would you look at that? I wonder how that happened. Ah, so that's why my food takes so long to get here. The damn Uber Eats people are taking horses. Oh boy. Ain't nothing wrong here. Just a nice Australian picture of some kangaroos out in the bush. We got one. We got another. And another weird kangaroo. Don't mind him, he's different colored. He is a different race of kangaroo. Hey, lady, you might want to just, like, calm down there and not squish that laptop down to that scanning machine. You do know that, screenshots work? And they're probably, a lot more cheaper than, breaking your laptop. A lot more cheaper than, breaking your laptop.
Oh. When did he... I didn't know he had a bird. When did he get a bird? What? When did he get a bird? What?
Here we have a close-up of a basketball game.
Yeah.
They're playing basketball and
Yeah.
this guy down here has got his finger in his nose.
Oh, that
He looks
must
so
hurt.
uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Why is this helicopter going down? Helicopters aren't supposed to do.
When did he... I didn't know he had a bird. When did he get a bird? What? When did he get a bird? What?
Here we have a close-up of a basketball game.
Yeah.
They're playing basketball and
Yeah.
this guy down here has got his finger in his nose.
Oh, that
He looks
must
so
hurt.
uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Why is this helicopter going down? Do that. That's not how they stay up. Ah, a jar of dill pickles. And a little frog in there. You doing right there? A dill
Oh my
frog?
God.
Wonder how that tastes. Just kidding. I don't want to wonder how that tastes. Don't eat frogs.
No,
The
Red-
right way
Red
to
Dead
play
Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption 2. On a horse. This is the only way you can play it. If you don't play it on a horse, you have to uninstall the game. I'm sorry. I think I quite possibly found my favorite picture on the internet ever. It's a man playing on the cello and a couple of bears down here dancing. This can't get any better than this, surely. One day I wish I could be so musically talented that some bears will dance for me. You know, with all this quarantine thing, there's a lot of people making new masks, some interesting masks, And this is one of them. It looks quite uncomfortable, I'm gonna say that. You know, I love this guy. He put the gas mask upside down. He honestly looks really funny. He looks like a bug. The best part is it doesn't even cover his mouth. You know, the one thing that it's supposed to cover doesn't even cover it. You know, actually this is the best one. A Gene one. So, you know, you can just take sips of your beer anytime you want. Actually this one may be better and a lot cheaper. Probably good for the environment too as well. Hell, you could eat it afterwards. Hey, Mr. Cat, I don't mean to alarm you or anything, because you seem to be having a good time there, but most cats aren't supposed to be
Flush.
in the toilet. Now this photo isn't even weird, this is just kind of cool, like, how do you do that? I want to do that. Whoever
Wow.
made this, what kind of patience do you have? Ain't nothing weird with this photo. Just one dog sniffing another dog's butt. A totally real dog. You know, there's been some pretty cool mask creations recently, but I think this one's my favorite. Not only is it disposable afterwards, but it's tasty. Like, I want that. Although, there may or may not be a grease residue problem. Yeah, that might be kind uncomfortable. Vegan Slim Jims? What did they do? How did they make it vegan? It's like all meat. Ah, yeah, that explains it. Alright. What if you brushed your teeth, but your teeth was made out of the toothbrush, and the toothbrush was made out of your teeth? Yes, it's as gross as it sounds. Oh, look at all these cats eating these treats. You got a fluffy one, a dark one, a light one, kind of a chubby one, and a very scary one. That is not a
Oh
cat.
my
What is
God.
that? That's a scorpion. Hey, security lizard, how's it looking?
I saw this
Is you
on-
keeping
on
my house
Reddit.
safe?
Saw this on Reddit.
What a good security lizard. I want a security lizard. That sounds so much better than cameras. Oh,
Yeah,
an
and
electrical
dogs.
pole missing its bottom? I wonder what happened here. I'm quite amazed. I wonder what happened here. I'm quite amazed this stayed up. Like, gosh, alright. Yeah, it's official. I hate this picture. He's on his computer, sitting on his chair. Like, come on, why would you do this? Oh, I'm so... He's on his computer, sitting on his chair. Like,
Don't you mean he's on his computer? Don't you mean he's sitting on his computer, playing on his chair?
come on, why would you do this? Oh, I'm so glad that we can see all these humans following these social distancing laws. You know, it's just perfect. It's great, and I'm glad that we're all sticking to it. Hell, even the animals are. This bird's following it. So first, what you do
Seen that
is you
one as well.
install this little bench here on this fence, and then you put nuts on it, so that the squirrels can come and sit on the
Aw,
bench. You know,
that's
it's genius. It's
cute.
perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I know it looks like pasta on a fork, but it's not pasta on a fork. It's actually Ethernet cables. Gross, I know. You know, at first I didn't understand what was wrong with this photo. You know, it looked normal. It's just a shower and a shower tap, but it's not actually a shower tap. It's a sink faucet. It took me a while. It just drips down. There's no nozzle or anything. It just falls down on your head. Wow, I wonder what's on the
Minecraft
opposite
has got-
side of this window.
Wow, Minecraft has got so realistic now.
Could it be a cat? Maybe even a dog. I've been trying to figure out what is this picture and what does it mean. There's a man, I think he's in a bus station or a train station, and he's got a sheep on his head? What? What is going on? What?
Oh,
Is this a
Minecraft.
meat sandwich Rubik's Cube? Why? Why would you do this? Uh-huh, yep, that is a banana and a hot dog with jam and peanut butter. This is on the wrong subreddit. This belongs in Thanks I Hate It. Because
Yeah.
thanks, I hate it. Ah, a beautiful dandelion meadow. I just want to lay in there and take photos of all the wonderful flowers. The sun.
I've just realised I look really small on here. Give me a minute. That's a bit better.
views. Oh no, what? How'd you do that? Why'd you do that? How is that possible? I have so many questions. Dandelion cube? How did that happen? Ain't nothing to see here.
Minecraft.
Just a bunch of cool cactuses. I love it. Well, guys, that seems to be the end of another episode of r/. If you enjoyed
What?
the video, please questions. Dandelion cube? How did that happen? Ain't nothing to see here. Just a bunch of cool.
Are they painted on? Are they painted onto the wall? No, they're not. Oh my god. I thought they were painted onto the wall.
Cactuses. I love it. Well, guys, that seems to be the end of another episode of r/. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my god, legit. Right. 5 scary videos.
These videos are so scary, they'll make you want to scream. Good luck proving me wrong. Number 5. Jody Dean, aka Hunting the Dead, has been a paranormal investigator since 2010. He explores practically any haunted location he can find, regardless of the risk to his health and sanity. March 30th, 2020 is when he revisits this haunted house in his hometown of Aripeka, Florida. It only takes 3 minutes and 5 seconds for paranormal activity to begin. Has been a paranormal investigator since 2010. He explores practically any haunted location he can find, regardless of the risk to his health and sanity. March 30th, 2020 is when he revisits this haunted house.
It feels so good to be filming again. I really miss this. Pretty simple here. We just have a nice little paranormal potty.
In the mirror, a shadow figure passes by. That's not his reflection. You can even see Jody's arm in front of it. It happens too fast for him to notice, so he continues deeper inside. Later, he senses something near and he turns around.
Does he know?
Exactly why I do this.
Nice
Nice little paranormal potty.
In the mirror, a shadow figure passes by. That's not his reflection. You can even see Jody's arm in front of it. It happens too fast for him to notice, so he continues deeper inside. Later, he senses something near and he turns around.
Does he know?
Exactly why.
It's still too quiet. There we go, this should be loud enough.
I just seen it.
He sees it. A shadow passing across the doorway. A fast-moving shadow
What?
at that. Little
see
footsteps,
anything.
if you ask me.
I didn't see anything.
What?
I
He
heard that.
follows them and senses something.
There we go, this should be loud enough.
I just seen it.
He sees it. A shadow passing across the doorway. A fast-moving shadow
What?
at that. Little
see
footsteps, if you ask me. Watching him. The hallway looks blurry, like someone standing in front of him.
Hello?
Yeah?
Dude, it sounds like there's rummaging. Like a physical being is in here rummaging. And it's crazy because it sounds like it's just feet in front of me here. And what are...
And when he raises his voice, it runs out of the door much like a scared child. Within a few minutes, it's back inside of the house, bound here forever, I suppose, and Jody subconsciously walks
wonder
back to the
why.
bathroom where the first
And it's crazy because it sounds like it's just feet in front of me here. And what are...
And when he raises his voice, it runs out of the door much like a scared child. Within a few minutes, it's back inside of the house, bound here forever, I suppose, and Jody subconsciously walks
wonder
back to the
why.
bathroom where the first shadow image is seen.
Were you trying to get my attention? You got it. I seen you.
But before he gets a chance to help the girl, a dark physical force fills the room as the dark spirit box announces a single word.
Parents were something.
Whoa! Something's touched me on my arm.
I think something happened to this poor little girl at the hands of her father, and now she can't escape the room it happened in. And that's when Dad confirms his presence.
Was that you?
Unlike Jody, who is filled with fear and passion,
What?
this man's voice is uncaring and cold. So when he's not checking out haunted houses like this one, this YouTuber likes to bring the spirit world to his own home however he can, primarily through a collection of possessed dolls. Ellie and Nessie are the two most eager to communicate. Look what happens when he lights a candle here. Nessie levitates and there's absolutely no strings to be seen against the black television backdrop.
Whoa.
Ellie, meanwhile,
Oh my
has been known
God.
to smile on her own, though the video is grainy, so editing is not out of the question.
Looks like she's smiling and going straight. Smiling and going straight. Yeah, she is. It is.
But it's when Ellie and Nessie are together that they seem the most powerful and able to communicate. They have no problem manipulating the electromagnetic reader to their will.
Do you guys want to do some spirit box with me? Do you see the interaction there?
They respond to their names without hesitation,
Ellie.
and the lights seem to appropriately gauge how strongly they feel about each question. Here's what they think about him moving to a new address.
Are you sad that I am going to be moving from here?
Mad.
You are sad. Whoa.
Believe it or not, Ellie and Nessie aren't even the scariest dolls in his forbidden collection. Just 2 days after Nessie says the word demon, Jody purposefully angers a different doll into doing this.
I said make your eyes blink. You blink your eyes. Blink them.
I don't see any way to fake this, but maybe I'm missing something. Is there any way that they could make this doll's eyes close that you can tell? Even if they had a hole in the table and were running the doll's head through it, I still don't see how this would work. Number 4. Hype Mike has gotten into some crazy adventures in the past, but staying at this abandoned factory until 3 a.m. is probably one of the wildest yet. Outside, he finds a collection of what could be someone's belongings out in the forest, but decides to continue anyway. As soon as he puts his camera down to climb inside, he hears this noise. Which I think sounds like a door
Whoa.
being slammed as hard as possible. When he finally comes across an entrance, he finds the door has been kicked hard many times, like somebody leaves this way every day, though to be honest, the footprints look to be about his shoe size, so maybe it was him. On the floor are dried red stains and a massive red streak across the wall that I think is paint, or at least I hope so. And that's when he hears it again, the same sound as before.
Reach the end of the door and this. What the f?
Someone's kicking doors open. Do they know he's here? Soon he comes across more red stains, but I think it's almost definitely paint considering the red wall has a similar streak on it as well. He's exploring various old burned out rooms. When it comes back, the same noise as before.
What the f was that? Guys, that was loud as f.
Two bangs coming from opposite sides. He must be surrounded. The fact that Hype Mike is not taking off by now makes me think this almost has to be fake, and this explanation is really unlikely.
What the f that was? Maybe it was like a bird or something.
But just when I started to doubt this video, this really strange sound plays. This doesn't sound like the wind to me, especially how it ends, but tell me what you think it is and if it's paranormal.
What the f?
Hype Mike makes it to nightfall without hearing any further noises. Maybe it's gone for now, whatever it is. He's trying to figure out a place to get some rest and wait out the rest of the challenge, but that's when the noises start again.
Yo! Something just moved in there. Hello?
The room where it came from is completely empty, but the complex is still occupied by something that has been waiting for the right time to strike, and that time is now. Hype Mike runs out of there fast, but makes the mistake of taking one last look. Do you think this is one of his friends or a person who's lost their mind? Number 3. I'm going to take you to one of the most haunted places in the world. Some people call it the Arnold Estate, but you probably know it as the Conjuring House. Yeah, that one. This 1700s farmhouse in Harrisville, Rhode Island, is where the ill-fated Perron family lasted from January of 1971 until June of 1980. During this time, items would go missing, and small piles of dirt would show up whenever they cleaned the kitchen floor. Soon they were visited by spirits who smelled of rotting and could possess them at will. That's because it was less of a farmhouse and more of a portal to the underworld. A sorceress named Bathsheba Sherman is said to have practiced arcane magic here, possibly even sacrificing her own kin to better forge a connection with the underworld. People have lost their lives all over the property. Kids floating in a creek and swinging in the attic too. Now it's a place for only the bravest of ghost hunters to go. Jennifer and Marcel of J&M Explorations want to put their skills and equipment to the test. On March 18th of 2020, they team up with some friends for safety in numbers and prepare to explore it, the real Conjuring House. They want to see something crazy, so they waste little time heading straight into the basement, the same place where father and husband Roger Perron used to feel a sinking presence behind him whenever he had to come down here to fix the heating equipment, which mysteriously failed many times. The deeper they go, the more they are filled with dread. I don't think it's just them down here, and this is why.
Oh my god, it's just the creepiest.
Something guides them to a piece of old wood.
The first time I didn't hear the Get Out, the second time I heard it.
Wooden furniture in the far corner that just so happens to have a kid's drawing on it. Andrea thinks this could be a person with a crooked neck in her words, and I see what she means. If it's not that, then maybe it's someone floating in the creek. As she's exploring what it could be, a small face with large black eyes looks at her from behind. At least that's what some people claim to see. Roger always thought he felt something behind him. The old barn is next. This part is of particular interest.
Yeah, this is neat, that old soda.
I'm pretty sure Marcel is right by her, so it's not him. And here's another voice they catch in the bedroom. This one's not in the mood to sing.
Make a noise, but you gotta make it close. Make the noise in here with us. Can you knock on the wall?
Close. Make the noise in here with us. Knock on the wall.
What the?
Its voice drips with hatred, and soon thereafter a foul smell washes over Jennifer, the same one who moments earlier was asking for a sign. Well, I think she's got one and don't think she's faking.
That smell's coming back, and I can taste it. I don't like that at all. I want to get a drink.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'll stay up here.
Yep.
She smells the rotting, in my opinion, a stench coming from the door. Watch her reaction when she tries to leave.
Oh my god.
Just then, their friends enter to talk about their experience while using a Ouija board downstairs. They spelt out a demonic name, and just the mention of it registers on their equipment.
The smell is when something evil, demonic is around you. When we were downstairs playing the Ouija board with the Beelzebub, and then they started smelling the smell up here. You see what I'm saying?
The meter's going on.
And while paranormal equipment is designed to withstand electromagnetic interference, normal cameras are not.
Wait a minute, were those the ones that were on that table right over here?
The screen turned off without him anywhere near it. A final truly bizarre moment happens when they head down to the dining room and see this hanging decoration is spinning. Soon another one is moving, this time side to side instead of in circles. Here's the same room taken towards the beginning of the video. The camera is not steady, but it's steady enough to tell that these objects are not spinning. It could be far from a vent or a draft, but I don't think so. These dried flowers are meant specifically to keep spirits away. Moving the flowers could be a message from the spirits that this isn't enough to stop them, as one of the ghost hunters points out. So you can say what you want about the movies, but the location it's based on is definitely not someplace you'd want to spend the night at. J&M Explorations experienced the same type of early situations that the parents had happen to them during their first few years of living here. Before things started ramping up, I guess the house likes to take its time. Oh, and then there's this doll who goes from waving hello at 13 minutes and 47 seconds to asking for a hug at 34 minutes and...
Oh no, not Mr. Blobby. My sister would be freaked out if she saw that.
39 seconds. So I guess Annabelle isn't the only one with possession problems. Number 2. There was once a YouTube channel called Meat Sleep that appeared to center around selecting and capturing people of random choosing. The work of someone documenting their own mental psychosis firsthand and putting it online for all to see. Some videos silently watch people from afar as they go about their daily routines, like this woman walking by herself in a lake. When she gets out of view, the cameraman stands up for a better look, completely fixated on her. Camouflaged by vegetation, he feels bold and creeps closer. She gives no indication
Why?
of knowing or consenting to being
Why?
filmed in this way. Never does she look back at the man staring at her, and I don't know what became of her. Other videos are simply outside of someone's window, presumably waiting for a glimpse of their latest obsession. One creepy video is taken in a subway. You can see the target briefly, a person with short dark hair, and there's slowed down audio too. The whole time I thought this was the work of one person, but at double the speed this sounds like a conversation between 3 people plotting to enter someone's home.
Come into the house and go into the bathroom into the same closet 3 times. Dead animals. Like, shut up.
The rest of this video takes place in a dirty basement room. Could this be where their victims are eventually taken? It's a downstairs dwelling that shows up time and time again in many videos, a place that gives off a strange and gruesome vibe, and this black body bag looks far from empty. Another video shows the basement room from the top of the steps while someone wails below. I feel like this could be a network of human collectors organizing a red room, which, for those of you who don't know, is a live stream of someone being brutalized by people paying money to decide what happens next. One video
Are you
titled,
joking?
"She's a Keeper," is the outline of a person who perhaps has rotted into the floor. I think her screams are being played over it too. It's hard for me to listen because it's so realistic to me. But what do you think? Is this real or fake? A single chair sits in the middle of the room. Maybe the whole channel is an advertisement for an organization shrouded in secrecy. One video titled "Commencement" is total darkness and silence until this happens. Look at the writing on this door. The letters look carefully arranged in a grid-like pattern. Is this random graffiti or a secret puzzle spelling out the date and time of their next show? This organization appears to delight in taking apart families. No one appears to be safe. Not even children are safe. A home video shows a child with blonde hair on the porch. In a different video, she's spinning around as if being inspected by an adult who they don't trust. She looks taller, older, perhaps held captive for years, but I can still make out the same short blonde hair. And this adult woman, possibly the mother or grandmother, closely resembles the woman whose picture they openly mock in a different video. So perhaps she is another one who has been captured as well. All of this evidence is starting to make me sick, so I'm going to cut to the chase, a final video that makes me suspect this could actually be a collection of vampiric humanoid creatures. First, their name is spelt out letter by letter, S-E-W-N-K-I-N, Sonekin. Then the camera turns around to partially reveal a ghoulish black-eyed face. Now that's enough to make me scream. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not?
I swear to God, if that's real, I swear to God, if that is real, I hope they get caught. I hope they get caught. And the people that are still alive, I hope they make it out there fine.
Like, then go to Mind Out, and it was apparently one. This creepy kid show is called Mushroom Land, and it was apparently broadcast somewhere in Poland decades ago. At first glance, it seems like a fairly innocent program, until you pay attention to what they're actually saying, and start to piece together what this material was probably really used for. We follow a girl named Agatha, as she learns more about this magical world of Mushroom Land. The first episode is called Smile Guide, and I feel like there's subliminal messages the whole time, to the point where I had to take breaks while watching, like here at 3 minutes and 16 seconds, where it sounds like someone crying in reverse is being played over hypnotic piano notes. The red figure is named Toyfell, her smile guide, and the way they smile at each other at 3 minutes and 28 seconds is unsettling, if not demonic. Toyfell is constantly by her side, getting her attention and distracting her while she tries to cut an apple. This is supposed to be some kind of instructional episode about how to slice an apple, but she seems to be teaching kids to do it all wrong and gets really close to slicing her fingers here instead. The next part made me feel slightly lightheaded. A creepy deep voice, no doubt laced with more subliminal messages, tells us that Mushroom Land is a beautiful meadow that will bestow misery upon all who enter. To which Agatha seems to transform into something completely evil looking. Shoulders low as she tells us not to listen. Skip to episode 4, and she is opening mail from other kids who send her their hair, which is something people sometimes do after they take kids captive to prove they really have them. This is also where we meet someone known only as the Jeans Man, an adult who dances with the kids and appears to groom them when their nails and hair grow too long, presumably after being under his watch for a long period of time. How he gets them is never made clear, but some of the letters are from the families of other kids who could have possibly been taken. One of them mentions the 8th anniversary of their passing on. Another note says that someone's niece isn't breathing. By episode 5, Agatha is being prodded awake with a stick, furthering the theory that she's being held against her will. And she's wearing lipstick now, perhaps put on her by the Jeans Man. I think she's being allowed to call her mother here, but the stress of being in captivity leaves her unable to talk, and she disassociates from reality. Toyfell appears again and tells her he's taking her on a field trip, presumably to the meadows, but first she has to do something she really doesn't want to do if she ever wants to get there.
Zabieram. Prędko. Musisz nie mieć palca.
Something about these pictures looks a little too real, almost like they're still photos of a real girl screaming. The eyes might also double as a blindfold. Maybe the Jeans Man is a real person who forced her to make this show as a tribute to all of his previous acts. As for what Mushroomland means, I think it's a clever way of saying underground, creepy when you think about it. As for Toyfell, he could have been a way to introduce the underworld to kids in a fun way that they wouldn't understand until it's too late. This was before the internet, so a kids show would have been the perfect way to do something like this. At any rate, Toyfell seems to be invading Agatha's mind and trying to be cute about it the entire time. Someone could watch this and not even know the underlying meaning. This is the show starring a small impish figure who seems bent on instructing harm. If this series is real, then it seems history is repeating itself. People have sadly been making dangerous instructional videos for many years now.
These scary videos might be more than you can handle.
Well, no, I didn't scream, but I'm just confused. Like, what the hell? That's just weird. That'll make you scream, right? I just feel tired now watching that. I'm just like, crazy, I tell you, bloody crazy, right? If Chills can do it, I can do it. Right.
Oh man, the poor guy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to MK. My name is Robin, and today I'm going to be perusing through Without further delay, let's jump right into it. I won't lie, it took me like 20 seconds to fully realize what I was looking at here. I guess there are worse things you could do. It took me like 20.
One leg is longer than the other.
20 seconds to fully realize what I was looking at here. I guess there are worse things you could do with a car that probably didn't work anymore. Cats, man. They need all the attention in the world. Man, you know what's good if even the lemurs are getting into it. World. Man, you know what's good if even the lemurs are getting into it. What's happening here? I'm confused. Ah, yes. The picture quality sounds amazing. Perfect spot for it to be on the bag, though, let's be honest. Oh my gosh, he got his third hand out to play. What a legend. Pyro is always known to be the vengeful type. Holy crap, how much spinach did that guy eat? Me, while I'm looking in the microwave, waiting for my Hot Pockets to get finished at 3 a.m. Oh my god, that is an absolute nightmare. What for? Why? How come? Honey, I'm afraid I ate all the tape again. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a failure. One wrong move and you're hot dog pieces, my friend. I feel like knocking these over would trigger some kind of world-ending event. I would have to turn around and never think about this hallway again. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think that's how it works.
But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. The stretch to hold 1,005 overtime and return. Thank you once again to Ridge for sponsoring this video. And now, on to the memes.
Oh my god, you evil mastermind. God, not even the CIA tortured people this bad. Oh, beautiful. I was always a fan of plugging modern systems into 50-year-old TVs. The poor boy. Who did this to him? Who was it? Don't lie. Yes. Finally, a product that was made for me. Yes. Finally, a product that was made for me. I'm with Kurt on this one. I'm just gonna look away and pretend nothing's going on. When your phone is the love of your life, white knuckle grip it. Just grip it till your fingers snap. Yep, we're gonna put the Oh, even the frog understands it's really not high fashion. Ah, my favorite. His and hers urinals. Yeah, hang on. Hey man, I don't want my car catching anything. It needs to work regardless of how sick it feels. What? Oh my god, that's it. That's the attachment we've all been waiting for. For like what, 20 years now? That's not how you're supposed to take your potassium, and you know it! Oh my god, it's what riding a bicycle in your dreams feels like. It's probably the only thing that those two computers are good for is being a table or a desk in this scenario, I suppose. Ah, Coca-Cola Classic Egg Holder. It's my favorite product from a bygone era. Yo, bread shoes. Yeah, that's right, bread shoes. Oh, if I do say so myself, these three are absolutely adorable. Hemp bar soap. Well, I hope it tasted good, you loony. My man, you can't just, whatever. Just do whatever you want, I guess. Oh my god, that coffin is incredible. I want 3. Oh, Grandpa, no, please, turn it off. Yeah, he just chilling. Or, he's dead. Oh, caught red-handed, huh? Making out in my fridge? Oh my god, what did that one do? What could he possibly have done?
Yeah,
oh, come on. Who threw my birthday cake in the water?
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Oh, now that's a throne fit for a true king. I'm guessing he stopped because he had to take a big old dookie and he figured, why not? Let's just fill it up. Wonder how much damage you could really do with an underwater punch. I'm guessing not much. Oh, what the hell is this? Dude, that's one way to keep yourself protected in these highly dangerous and contagious times. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna make it full screen. I've had enough of looking at a little screen.
What the heck? I need to know where this restaurant is immediately. Aw, look at him. He's showing off his cool new vest, man. He's looking pretty fly. Is that Ronald Reagan dragging some poor sap down the road for smoking the devil's lettuce? I mean, I personally don't see how this helps you at all, but if it makes you feel better, you do you. Oh no. Something horrible is about to happen. Did I say horrible? I meant absolutely beautiful. Alright, you'd think the upside-down newspaper was enough to catch someone's eye until you notice that her pants are over her shoes? God! My, this wizard arrived right on time, I tell you what. Happy Valentine's Day to me! Oh, the amount of zits I'm picturing someone getting for just pretending to put this on. Yeah. Hey, look, it's the school principal meeting Professor Chaos. Sometimes sacrifices must be made in order to get a really good-sized slice, okay? And that works better than nothing. Oh my god, the contrast in this image is quite unsettling. That poor man on the right's gonna contract black lung. Oh, this is nasty. I love it. I'm definitely gonna make Zach some Tang mac and cheese soon. My gosh, this guy must be like, what, 37th prestige? All right, the loaf is ready. Everybody dig in. It looks quite delicious. I want to find the man that designed this and punch him with a pickup truck. I admire the dedication to the craft, but at the same time, I can't help but wonder what your freaking problem is. Somewhere in an alternate universe, this is a number 4 at McDonald's. Oh, okay. I understand. I don't understand. I'm really confused as to what's going on here, but nifty, I guess? It's a Luger. I don't see a problem here. He's just exercising his Second Amendment right to get the middle flavor Gatorade whenever he wants. Ha! Finally caught one. This one's been a pest for years. This is just in case the Mormons come over. I pray that they're still 25 cents each. There's a story here, I can feel it. But I'm not sure what it could be. I don't really have much to say about this, except I really hope he doesn't poop in there, dude. His hands look like that so that her hands can look like this. This must be the vehicle of the new neighbors that moved in on the other side of Roly Poly Oly. Whoa, wait a minute. Torture like this has to have been outlawed by the Geneva Convention, right? Right? He's just gonna have a little sip. Just a little tiny sip. Well, that's one way to waste a pretty decent amount of cash, but I guess you'll be getting a lot of fiber in? Also, ooh, high C, good choice. You know, I feel like I have a pretty reasonable idea about what's going on here, but at the same time, I would be incredibly nervous about having to work inside of that thing. Why do I feel like this person had no other reasonable way to cook it, whether it be their oven being broken or a microwave not being there, and they decided to invent a brand new way of getting this done. At least, kinda, until their house burns down, of course. I got no idea what's going on here, but it gives me the most unsettling feeling in the pit of my tum-tum. What you got there, hun? Is that my Glock? And Grandma's watermelon? What are you gonna do? Pictures taken microseconds before epic disaster. Now that is a flex the likes of which the world will probably never see again. I'd be very interested to understand how this happened. I mean, did they drop them up from the top? Did they grow the trees through them? Or did they build the chairs around them? So many choices! Oh my god. It's Blastoise! You go, you big, beautiful bastard, you! I can't believe the NSA. Come on, it's the ocean. Let them be. Wait a minute. Did this one just try to get up and leave? He just tried to get up and quit his job? Is that what's going on? Okay. These aren't actually that visually disgusting, but just, they're just wrong. How much you want to bet that's how the original painting was made, huh? Probably with a Cuisinart brand one, though. Dude, that's just not okay. I thought we burned all of these things years ago. Well, this works as long as you don't need an actual specific haircut and are just going for a big old buzz. Look, even the bears need some good music every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know why this concert has to be held in some sort of decommissioned nuclear reactor. What the heck is this place? Ooh. Oh, I see they started to use some very non-standard weaponry to be knighting celebrities over there, huh? Honey? I'm not coming home, ever, as it turns out. Whoa, that tripped me out. Whoa, wait a minute, what is going on here? Oh, my brain is starting to bleed. Imagine your sphincter puckering up so tight that it collapses in on itself and becomes a black hole. I feel like that's everybody in the vicinity. Get ready for the ride of your life. Seriously, it might be the last ride of your life, and it will not be smooth. A man can love his wife and love his gorgeous motorcycle. However, the Bible does state that a man cannot lie with a motorcycle as he lie with a woman. Oh, come on, girl, you shouldn't be doing that. You're gonna catch athlete's mouth.
No.
Dang, this is something the world truly needs to see. We must save the bees. Oh, interesting. Death Stranding must be one wild ride. I would like to know what happened here and who thought it was funny. I would like to go inside of this truck. Although I feel like I probably can't do that at all because it's not real or something. Something seems a little off about this image, but I'm not sure what. That's not how you're supposed to do. Yeah, whatever. You do you. You live your life. What the heck is going on here? What? Is this supposed to teach good posture or something else? Hey, it's me after quarantine finally ends in 2023.
Wow.
What? Doe, you stop that. Stop it, you monster. I like to imagine that's actually a switch, and unless you turn it off, the horn will just keep going. The traditional way to pour tea in the United Kingdom. Clorox bleach, now with a complimentary glass for all your sipping needs. What's happening here? If that last guy was like 37th prestige, where the heck are these guys supposed to be? Hoo-wee! Nothing like some ballistic shells barbecued on these 4th of July. You agree with me, Jimbo? Nope, don't like it. I, for one, welcome our new president and overlord. Me in my 20s versus me in my late 20s. I think something's wrong with your house. Look, come on. We've all done it when our friends are in the backseat. You know we've all done it to at least one person. I would pay big money that I don't have to see this thing get off the ground even an inch. You know, you like to live dangerously, and I respect that. Live within your means. Oh my gosh, is that a walking bush? Absolutely incredible. I never thought I'd live to see the day. How we're all being during this time of stay-at-home work. That looks a little bit suspect. Oh no, she was stabbed in the back! Oh come on, you know they're all little bit suspect. Oh no, she was stabbed in the back! Oh come on, you know they're all missing. You're just wasting crap tons of money, Emperor. Hey now, you know darn well that's not 6 feet of social distancing, my guys. Dang, both that guy's suit and that computer case reek of 2003. Oh yeah, you're gonna make winter your bitch this year, Jim Bob. But what's the purpose? How are you actually able to do anything with that at all? You've just wasted materials and time. Man, what the heck was this guy doing to come up with this idea for a door? It's a door, man. And unfortunately with that, we have come to the end of the video. Always remember, if you like this video, then drop a like down below. And hey, if you really enjoyed the video, consider subscribing.
I'm just confused with everything at the minute. Ah, there's more. Okay. I need to shut this iPad up, seriously. Ah! Shut up!
Number 15. Man at your door. It's always unnerving when a complete stranger shows up on your doorstep, but even more so when it's someone acting like this guy. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Miss Doolittle Tex, the Redditor explains that this man showed up on her doorstep and just stood there, not ringing the doorbell. The video shows exactly that. He walks slowly and haphazardly to the door, carrying some plastic bags. Then he just stands there for a moment, appearing to be listening at her door, before turning around and heading back up the sidewalk. He isn't wearing a mask, and as the Redditor says, left as soon as her dogs started barking, but not for long. He is seen on another security camera, walking along some grass behind the houses. He simply strolls along the water and then disappears, but moments later is seen racing back, jumping fences along the way. Apparently someone had also trespassed on her neighbor's property the previous night. It's unclear what he did there, how long he stayed, or what or who he's fleeing from, but the Redditor didn't want to find out what his plans were. She called the authorities. This man doesn't appear to be in his right mind. Whatever this man's situation, most agree calling the authorities was the right thing to do. Number 14. Nightmare sound. If you heard an unexplainable spine-tingling sound, would you have the guts to go investigate?
What is that sound?
Published to YouTube by Jared McLean in February of 2019. He explains that he heard this terrifying noise outside at 2 in the morning. He said that the sound started out of nowhere and reminded him of a scary movie soundtrack. The noise seemed to be occurring a few blocks away, so he went to get dressed and drove over there to investigate. But the minute he went to leave, the sound ceased. Jared said he wondered if it was paranormal or some natural phenomenon. He asked for his fellow YouTubers to chime in with their theories. Some suggest it sounds like a badly tuned orchestra. Others say someone must have set off every car alarm at once. Still others believe it could be a train's brakes being applied on a nearby railroad track. And even
it did sound like a train to me, I have to be honest, so that might be a possibility.
more claim that they've heard the same sound themselves. Nash TV Guy put in his own 2 cents writing, "There are a ton of reports from all over the world of these strange sounds, with suggestions ranging from underground bases and drilling. What they all have..."
The weird thing is though, me and my family have been living at this house for 18 years and not once we've had any weird problems. Apart from the one time my sister saw her dead granny. and I have spoke about it in the live stream before, but I think it's sadly the live stream that I had to delete. So, yeah, basically what happened was that my sister was about 2 years old, and her granny died, but the thing is, somehow she saw her when she was 2 years old. 2 years later, after her granny died, when she was 2 years old, she saw her out of our kitchen window. She was waving at something. My mum asked her, "What are you waving at?" And she said, "Granny." Then when my sister again was 2 years old, my dad laid out some photos and pointed at her granny. Everyone was freaked out, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I've asked my mum this before. I've you know, explained this before as well. And before she died, funny enough, the doctor said that my mum was gonna have a boy, but the granny who did die said that it was going to be a girl. She just felt like it was going to be a girl. Nobody believed her until she was born, but obviously when she was born, her granny sadly died, and that was 14 years ago. So,
in common is they're scary. At least we can all agree on that much. Any clue as to what this sound could be? Number 13. Japanese Ghost Town. Abandoned ruins in the middle of a Japanese forest. Nothing can go wrong, right? Published to YouTube in March of 2020 by Channel Gorumbo. This video reveals that everything about this is wrong. In the video, someone is exploring what assumedly is an abandoned building in Japan. In the middle of the forest with much overgrowth and foliage, the building looks as though it's been derelict for quite some time. As the adventurer wanders through the deserted place, he scans the area, with its steps, open windows, and doorways. At one point when he does this, you can see a figure appear briefly in the empty space where a door...
I thought I just saw that then.
Or should be. In the split second between when the camera pans past the doorway with nothing, something bulky and unsettling is posted up in that doorway. When it pans back, it returns quickly back to the doorway, but that something is gone entirely. Even slowed down, it's unclear what the figure is, but it is unmistakably there in solid form. Do you have any idea what this could be? All I know is I wouldn't stay there long enough to find out. Number 12.
Hold on a minute. That looked like blood there, so could that be the head? Could that be the woman's... That looked like the woman's haircut to me. So I'm guessing that's a Japanese woman. And I'm guessing she ripped her head off as a ghost. And, you know, that's her body there with her head there.
Stay there long enough to find out. Number 12. The switch. What if you were watching the news and the color of an item changed without any explanation? This isn't just a hypothetical. This actually happened on Sky News, a British free-to-air news channel. Posted to Twitter by Matthew Paul. He writes, "Can Sky News explain this? Watch the folder. Mind blown." He's not exaggerating. The news clip is simple enough. It shows a man walking out of a building, presumably after a meeting, holding a red folder under one arm. He walks astride another man, and their bottom halves disappear for a moment behind a parked car. When he reappears on the other side, suddenly his red folder is bright green. What in the what? Well, some in the comments are quick to presume a glitch in the Matrix. Aside from editing, is there any other explanation as to what's going on here? If there is, we're all ears, because I'm stumped on this one. Number 11. Weird Water. Time to brush your teeth. Published to YouTube by Talal Essa in April of 2017. You'll probably be triple checking your tap before you do that after watching this video. Asking why does black water come out of the tap? Talal demonstrates this unsettling happening, letting his tap run with inky, brackish, blackish brown water emitting from the faucet. The color does not dilute at all in the entire minute that he leaves it running. Is this toxic water? Probably not. Many in the comments offer suggestions for what's likely going on, with YouTuber Jack Jamin suggesting the color is likely due to heavy metal buildup, he says. Mick Bradford and Rumble Lane went another way though. Bradford asks, do you have a well and live next to a cemetery? Well, Rumble Lane simply states, there's a demon in your faucet. Certainly looks like it. Number 10. Swallowed by pavement. Imagine walking down the street when this happens. Published to YouTube by The Telegraph in April of 2012, this CCTV footage captured everyone's worst nightmare. The clip shows a girl walking down a sidewalk with not a care in the world, when suddenly a sinkhole unexpectedly opens up beneath her. The girl falls through the pavement as a section of sidewalk caves in, creating an almost perfectly circular hole. Luckily, in that moment, a hero cab driver was driving past. Mobile phones and CCTV captured his rescue as he stopped on the side of the road and raced over to the pit. A couple other bystanders also approached to see what was up. Examining the pit for a moment, the cab driver did not hesitate to climb down to save her, and more people gathered round. The pit was about 20 feet deep. Firefighters arrived at the scene and sent a ladder down into the pit. The hero cab driver said the ladder was flimsy and the girl was crying out in fear, but he encouraged her to climb. To reassure her, he told her he'd be right behind her. Fortunately, they both made it out alive. Not many would have done what this cab driver did. Give that man a medal. And also watch where you step. Number 9. Kitchen ghost. When you have video proof from not one, but 3 angles, it's hard for paranormal deniers to say it's all in your head. Posted by one Ocelot4 to the Ghosts subreddit. The Redditor caught the strange shadow in his kitchen on a security camera. He said the window shutters were down and nothing in the kitchen was turned on. He also mentioned in the comments that he sometimes feels cold spots in the hallway, and his security camera often goes off when he leaves the house. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, the following footage is hard to explain. The clip shows a large, dark shadow flash past, falling over the kitchen entryway for just a moment. Not only has the uploader captured this footage from one vantage point, but he has all 3 cameras on it, and they all show the creepy shadow flicker past. What in the world could be creating this terrifying effect? Those in the comments have plenty of theories. Redditor Mr. Mesquite says it's obviously a ghost writing. Very harmless unless you are harmed. Good luck. Well, many note that it could be something casting the shadow from outside through the windows. The Redditor reiterates that the shades are closed. So who do you choose to believe? Is there a practical explanation? Or should this Redditor bring in a medium and scope out the situation? As another Redditor suggests, whatever happens, I don't think I'd be entering that kitchen for a while. Number 8. Ghost in the hallway. Sometimes you can just sense evil in places, sometimes in your very own home. Posted in the very spooky video subreddit by Big Daddy Marco, the Redditor writes that he is quarantined in a haunted house. Originally published to YouTube by Donnie Drunkard, he writes, since being in quarantine, the paranormal and haunted activity has manifested in poltergeist activity on an almost daily basis. I believe the entity is demonic in nature. Terry explains that this is an update and recap of footage caught on his live stream. He also says that he thinks there's more than one spirit in his home. Using a paranormal tool that captures movement, the recap shows that something is indeed present in the hallway, and its presence is made known on more than one occasion. The kinetic image appears. In the last clip, he tells the thing to leave, and after a moment it does as he commands.
Trespass against us. I'm shaking so bad right now, man.
It disappears from the monitor. Some in the comments suggest that Terry get a demonologist into his home to take this thing on. What would you do if you sensed, heard, and saw a demonic spirit in your home? Would you stay or would you go? Number 7. Living Doll. This clip was posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Scream Aim and Fire. When you're home alone and you start catching things moving out of the corner of your eye, you may begin to wonder whether you're really alone after all. Scream explains that, days before, she had noticed a bell hanging from the ceiling move slightly, but there was no breeze, and nothing else hanging in the room was moving. Thereafter, when she was home alone, she started to hear things, like people pacing the hallways. She turned on her camera after hearing something fall in the home, as she was determined to go and investigate. The Redditor notes that later, after rewatching the video, a couple orbs flew by. Even scarier, she writes, "I think I saw my mother-in-law's doll move too." Watch the video closely, and you'll see exactly what she's talking about. As she walks into her mother-in-law's room, the doll sitting on a chair against the back wall does appear to move its head ever so slightly. While the orbs captured throughout the video could very well be dust, it's hard to explain the doll's inexplicable movement. Does the Redditor have a Chucky situation on her hands? If so, she'd better flee before the gloves come off. Number 6. Gamer Ghost. It's not fun in games anymore when something like this happens. Posted to the Very Spooky Video subreddit by Adam Gray 59. The Redditor is wondering if this is poltergeist activity. In the video, some gamers are playing Call of Duty, and the gamer on screen appears to have gone for a bathroom or snack break. His chair is empty, or maybe it isn't. The chair starts swiveling quietly around. Of course, this unnerves the player on the opposite side of the screen. Is a ghost occupying this chair? Redditor Tommy MCY in the comments says, it's a gamer ghost, while others are more skeptical, saying things like chairs simply do that on their own. So, gamer ghost or just an off-kilter chair? I'd like to think a ghost was at the controls. Number 5. Time of passing. Can a person passing away stop the clocks? This video posted by LMonkA7X to the Ghosts subreddit calls that into question. Monk explains in the comments that his partner was working the night shift at the hospital when a patient passed at 3:11 a.m. Porters arrived to transport the body around 45 minutes later. Not long after, a nurse was logging the passing in the computer when she observed a clock's hand spinning rapidly. The passing was logged into the computer at 4:10 a.m. and a minute later the clock stopped spinning at 4:11 a.m. exactly an hour after the man's passing. While Monk admits to ordinarily being a skeptic, his partner's reaction to what happened, as well as everyone else's in the ward, convinced him that this was no practical joke. This was real. All who paid witness to the odd time.
That could be a clock just resetting and catching up with time, because I actually remember something like this happening. At my school, we had a clock like that, but it was like a cheap one, but it could connect to Wi-Fi. So basically, what happened? It wasn't digital. It was analog, like that clock there. And basically, what happened was that everyone thought the clock was broken, but it was actually the batteries that were dead. So what we did was that we put new batteries in, and then everything started spinning. Everything started spinning. And it was going for 5, 10, 15 minutes, I believe it was spinning for. And eventually it stopped. So that could be the clock just resetting. So, I don't know. That could legit just be the clock resetting. So, Yeah.
Timing, we're shaken up over it, being that the clock is analog and not digital. Monks suggest it's strange.
Well, no, because we've got a clock that can connect, because my school had a clock, an analog clock that could connect to, that had something built into it to reset and catch up with and put it at the correct time and everything. So, yeah.
That the clock stopped on the exact right time of day after going berserk. He also believes that the whole thing was paranormal, being that the clock's actions coincided with the passing of the patient and the processes surrounding it. What do you think? Coincidence or not? The people of Reddit are on both sides of the fence. Either way, the timing couldn't have been creepier. Number 4. Over your shoulder. Do you choreograph TikTok dances? If so, you'd better skip this one. Published to YouTube by Unknown Barbados in April of 2020. This video will have you checking over your shoulder the next time you gear up to press record. The video shows a woman dancing outside a brick building with a darkened hallway behind her. As she dances like nobody's watching, unbeknownst to her, someone is. Look over her shoulder as she does her moves. This woman is not alone. Someone with long dark hair and a pale face that's unusually blurred peers from behind her for a split second before vanishing back into the shadows. A nightmare specter spectator if I ever saw one. What would you do if you saw this in one of your TikTok posts? Probably would be the end of your TikToking career. Number 3. Unexplained orbs. While some orbs do indeed appear like nothing but floating dust, others act more strangely. Published to YouTube by Ryan Blake in April 2020, he writes, "Caught this on our night vision camera at about 4 a.m. This is a very used basement, and there really isn't any dust down there, since my wife and I keep it very clean. Don't know what to make of it really." The series of videos shows orbs on several occasions sweeping past the camera. The first one flies from the upper left corner down to the bottom right. The second up the right side of the screen. The third briefly appears after the YouTuber shuts the door at the end of the hallway to go to bed. And the fourth flies up to the right and then back down again, returning to the bottom left corner. Is this a case of bugs, dust, or other explainable events? Or could this be a spirit channeling these homeowners, attempting to be made known? If only we could ask the orbs what their motive is. Number 2. Lemp Mansion. History is bound to affect the aura of some places. Particularly history is chilling as Lemp Mansions. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Baked Potato, the Redditor writes, "This video was taken off my friend's old phone when she visited the Lemp Mansion years ago. Before we analyze the clip, you'll need to know a little background on Lemp Mansion. The historical house in St. Louis, Missouri, was the home of the Lemp family in the early 20th century. 3 of the Lemps would go on to take their own lives in the family home. The only surviving Lemp was Edwin, who lived until the age of 90. He did not live in the Lemp family home, however. He moved to his own estate later on. Needless to say, with all these horrific and sad occurrings in Lemp Mansion, some believe it's haunted by spirits. It's now a restaurant and inn that offers haunted and historical tours, and also hosts Halloween parties and dinner theater. Perhaps it was at one of these events that a Redditor's friend caught this frightening footage. As the friend wanders around the mansion in the short clip, you can see odd moving shapes throughout, but the scariest appears at the end. A dark figure lurks in the bright light of the window, materializing out of thin air. It then disappears when the camera pans back around again. According to the Redditor, his friend didn't see the figure at the time. Redditor Fluffy Socks writes, "If you slow it down and look frame by frame, you'll see he's sitting there looking out the window. Gives me a pretty weird feeling, TBH. Do you have that feeling too? I certainly do." I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made
Any viruses? Okay, still no viruses. Just give me a minute. My backside is hurting again from this chair. Right. Right, there we go. Oh, that feels much better. That actually feels a lot better. There we go.
Needed this. It look like that follow button to find surveillance cameras. Number 1, Phantom. Surveillance cameras sometimes capture images you just can't handle. Posted by one Dante1 to the Sir Spook subreddit. You might want to stay inside at night after watching this clip. Dante explains that they put out trail cams because they lost their cat. While they were working out in their garage at night, they set off their motion detector and, a moment later, caught this on camera. The clip plainly shows the men working in the light of the garage. Night has fallen, and the rest of the scene is quite dark. That is, until a phantom spirit drifts into view. The vapor-like phantom has a human figure and flies in from the top right of the screen. In fact, it appears as though the figure strolls right into the frame. MuggleMad32 writes, "This is a really good capture of an apparition," while Explore with Sunny adds that it's pretty unexplainable. Is it truly unexplainable? If so, do you hold the key to the explanation? Unfortunately, this clip isn't longer, or we may have seen where this phantom is off to. Let's hope he didn't do anything to that poor cat. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe.
Stop your shaking. Yeah, that should hopefully be everything. Oh no, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Because MK uploaded a video. Right. Oh, my bum's hurting again, sorry. One more time, we're going to celebrate it. Right, let's go and get a drink first, actually, and then I'll be right back. Bella! How are you, baby? I love you. What are you doing, Bella? Aww. What? Just a drink, that's all. Stuff you normally drink anyway. Or lick, go yum 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 yum. Oh my god, that actually really hurts. Oh my god, that hurts so much. Okay, let's have one look at it. One last look. Okay, now let's watch this.
They need to invent gloves for your feet, because my feet are always cold. I think someone's gonna win the next Shark Tank. Hey, everybody,
department.
how's it hanging? Welcome back to MK. My name is, of course, Robin, and today I'm going to be looking at posts on r/facepalm. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into this. Well, it's a valiant effort. I'm not sure why he had to do this in the first place, though. This is Al Gore's house. It's an effort. I'm not sure why he had to do this in the first place, though. This is Al Gore's house. It uses 20 times as much energy as the average American home. $30,000 a year in utility bills, yet he thinks he can lecture you on your carbon footprint. Someday that man will have to face an inconvenient truth. Why my popsicle look like his sinuses acting up? I hate the hood. I don't think it's his sinuses, man. You'll do great things. You're a natural. Huh, oh, ain't that the story of my life? Oh man, I bet the thing. Sinuses acting up. I hate the hood. I don't think it's his sinuses, man. You'll do great things. You're a natural. Huh, oh, ain't that the story of my life? Oh man, I bet those taste so sour. A kid born in 2010 is now 18 years. Let that sink in. I never thought I would need to explain basic math, but since we here, kid born in 2010 now is 2018, so you add the 10 to 8 equals 18. Simple math. So the kid is 18 years in 2018. Simple. She doing that R. Kelly math. I'm gonna give them a pass. We're all tired. Simple.
What? I'm confused. No.
Equals 18. Simple math. So the kid is 18 years in 2018. Simple. She doing that R. Kelly math. I'm gonna give them a pass. We're all tired in the morning, and I'm pretty sure I've done something like this. A gluten-free chocolate chip cookie that contains gluten. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Answer questions to earn tokens. Which fast food restaurant has the Subway Club? Gluten-free chocolate. Give them a pass. 18. All tired.
Oh, I see. Oh, that took a minute. That took me a minute to think. Both of them are upside down. That looked like that's already full with coffee. That took me a good minute to think there. That's upside down and that's up. Yeah.
Tired in the morning, and I'm pretty sure I've done something like this. A gluten-free chocolate chip cookie that contains gluten. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Answer questions to earn tokens. Which fast food restaurant has the Subway Club? Is it Subway or Jersey Mike's? Let me think about that for a second. Picture of dinosaurs in Bengaluru, real or not? Read to find out. Man, it's just a still from Jurassic Park. Come on. I would genuinely like to know where this person is from and what they are smoking. I mean, come on. Asia? WTF is this? Texas? Wait. 100 billion views on Minecraft. Think about the numbers. There are 3 billion people on this earth. You are one of the stupidest people I've seen in my entire life. A deputy responded to a report of a vehicle stopping at mailboxes. It was the mailman. Case closed. Super cop out. How many movies are on Netflix? At least 41. Well, you're not wrong. The moon is...
Episodes? Or
Super
movies?
cop out. How many movies are...
How many movies are there on Netflix? What? No, there's not. There's over, like, 100, surely. That... Ah!
Are on Netflix. At least...
Stop calling! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's not right. That is... That... nah, not right at all.
41. Well, you're not wrong. The moon is not a rock in space. The moon is its own light source. Rocks don't reflect light, neither does the moon. I like how you can clearly see the rock reflecting light. Rat is short for Rathu. WTF, I don't get it. What? Bro, how do you not get it? I don't get it. K. What's Matt short for? Matthew. What is rat short for? I don't know. What the hell? Rat Casa? That's the only thing that it reminds me of. I just sent you a freaking message telling you the answer. OMFG, I hate your crap. Frick you. What? Rachel, I'm bored. Jeff, I'm Chalk. We should get together. Bored, like I don't have anything to do. Not bored like chalkboard. Learn to spell check. Oh god, I hope you don't breathe. Happy Easter. Wait, why are they all gagged? What's going on here? Winter testing on LRT vehicles was conducted indoors. LRT system plagued by problems during first winter in service. If your wife's mother-in-law looked like this, would you screw her? Bruh, your wife's mother-in-law is your mom. That's basically like asking if you would screw your own mother. Just having mother-in-law would have sufficed, not your wife's mother-in-law. Whoever made this is an idiot, just thought you should know. Yeah, this whole thing is just awful. Watermelon. For some strange reason, I feel like that's a lie. Bron got himself a stalker. That's the same game. I mean, come on, it's a little bit creepy she stayed the whole time, am I right? I was thinking just like 20 minutes or an hour. Removed, but not too far. Sounds good. Dope. I screwed up bad. I tried to wipe the dye off my forehead and it won't come out. Tomorrow's my first day back to work. Screw me. Tough break, pal. The truth is just so dang obvious. A 5G cell tower, vaccine-based 5G chemtrail beam, a weaponized 5G bat, COVID-19 mind control beam, the New World Order 5G activated nano surveillance rolls. Whoo, that was a ride. Installed on the ceiling. Octopus steals my video camera and swims off with it. Did you get your camera back? No, we didn't. The octopus took the camera home and uploaded everything to YouTube. Viruses don't exist. 5G is death. Ah, well, they don't make you take an IQ.
What? How is internet death? Explain that. Unless you're on about something else called 5G there, mate. The only 5G I can find is 5G. Internet, just EE, all that rubbish. Ugh. Whatever.
Test to get vanity plates. On April 19th, 1995, a man robbed a bank with lemon juice in his face as a disguise. Since he knew lemon juice could be used as invisible ink, he figured it would make his face invisible on cameras. I can kinda see the logic tracking there, but at the same time, no I can't, you moron! People drew car logos from memory and the results are hilarious. How do you get Audi wrong? Notice, we've been informed that from now on, black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant. For the sake of your health, consciously notify the local police for medical isolation? Please understand the inconvenience caused. What? I taught my daughter the truth about flat Earth, and the other day we were in the toy shop and she spots a globe. First thing she said was, "What is this nonsense? Why does this toy shop preach lies?" 30 plus.
I'm sorry, are you... I don't like where this is going. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, what? How is the Earth flat? Tell me how the Earth is flat. Why does every other planet get to be round, but the Earth? Tell me that. You tell me that. For flat earthers out there, seriously. All planets around, including this planet. All planets around, okay? Not flat. There is proof. Where is your proof that the Earth is flat? There is proof by NASA, for God's sake. Physical video proof that the Earth is round, yet you still believe it's flat. You idiot. You stupid, stupid idiot.
nonsense? Why does this toy shop preach lies? 30 plus photos that make us question the male race. Are we all in a race? I wasn't invited. Somebody please explain to me, okay? There's 6% alcohol in this beer no matter how big it is. A regular can of this is the same. What's the point of a tall can besides more beer? Why not drink a smaller beer with the same alcohol? Like, who wants to drink more beer if there's no benefit? I fell for this crap. Never again. Honestly, I think your whole life went wrong when you decided to drink Busch Ice. Just checking, is the garden bin collection back as normal? Yes, Brenda, it is. Oh ho ho. Just checking, Brenda. Is that the emoji you wanted to send? It was meant to be a thumbs up, but I may have the wrong glasses on. Sorry if it was offensive. Oh my goodness, I've just had another proper look. Really sorry. Don't worry about it. You've brought tears to my eyes. After a weird couple of weeks, it's good to laugh. That's more wholesome than anything. Homeless, hungry, anything helps. Hiring, make gyms essential in Georgia. 89 have signed. Well, I've lost hope in at least 89 people. Are you Samantha? I have a BF, go away. I just found your wallet. You left it by the counter at work and found your number through one of your business cards. Oh, that's awesome. Can we meet up so you can return it? I have a GF, go away. Oh, how the turntable.
I like that. Don't just assume, or assume, however you say it. I don't know how you say it. I've always said assume, but I've heard loads of people say assume. So, I don't know how you say it, but yeah. Go away.
And this is where Rockstar will always stay ahead of Ubisoft when it comes to open world details. Even in the older GTA, whenever you get a car busted so bad that the hood came off, there'd be an engine. You'd actually see a rendered engine. And with Ubisoft's Watch Dogs 2, no engine, nothing, a hole. This is beyond crazy. I'm not one for nitpicking, but you gotta realize, as a developer, there are more people out there that will notice crap like the car engine missing from a car. Oh my god, let me explain to you, kid. The freaking engine is in the back of the car. Why would the engine be in the back? You want the car to go forward, so the engine has to be in the front. If it's in the back, it'll just go backwards. Oh man, they fell for it. They fell for it so hard. So how's everyone else's home projects coming along? A kitty door install. I hate myself. Hey, the cat can probably still get through that just fine. My cheap boyfriend bought himself the full Switch and got me the Lite. Who cares? The point is that he bought you a $200 console as a gift. It's his money. The fact that he used it to buy you something and you're upset because you didn't get the $300 version speaks volumes. Oh, spill it. I just convinced my mate that the inside of a cheese grater is in fact a sick new nightclub. Trippy as heck. Where is it? Shoreditch? Shall we go? Yes, please. Imagine being on DMT in that. Probably freak out. I reckon you'd have a great time. Shut up. PSA, please don't park like this. That's my car on the right. I was contemplating having to crawl across the passenger seat when the woman who owned the car on the left came back. I pointed out calmly that she needs to be more aware of the cars around her when parking. Oh, so it's your car on the right, huh? You don't say!
You're in the wrong, thicko.
Behind the scenes from the first Avenger. Please stop using BTS to gain likes on your photo. Please stop using our BTS K-pop name. Please stay away. No crime between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. So you're telling me I've got a little window of opportunity. McDonald's, hiring smiling faces for afternoon shits. I can get paid to do that? Multiple choice question. Plato dies in 334 BC. How long ago was that? True or false? Yeah, this is big brain time. Trapped on an island. What do you bring? Ah, yes, a boat. That's the smart move. Why are Nintendo codes so long? Guys, my code doesn't work anymore. You're telling me you shared that code on your story and then you waited 12 hours to see if it worked still? If wireless PCs existed, we could literally take them anywhere and use them to be even more productive than having to plug it into a socket all the time. You mean a laptop? I think I said PCs very clearly. Yeah, man, he didn't stutter. Now this person is thinking...
Laptops and PCs are the same thing, pretty much. One's just foldable.
Outside the box, they're completely protected. Oh, no, don't worry, guys. It's four-wheel drive. All right, 3944. It could be any combination of numbers. How do I report a business that's non-essential and isn't following orders? Try the Gestapo app. Thank you. Oh, I don't know why, but the deep loud voice made me think of the freaking narrator on the Discovery Channel. David Attenborough? He has a freaking name? Hell yeah, I'm sure he got one from his mom. Hello? Yes? I found your friend's phone. Could I tell your friend I found it? Who? The person whose name it is at the top of the screen. Oh, okay, thanks. No problem. Hey, Caden, it's me, Adam. Somebody found your phone. Have a good day, bro. Flat Earther died after launching himself with a homemade rocket. Ah, yes, natural selection. Can you win Darwin Awards posthumously? Congratulations, you just earned Mastered an N-word. Oh, no, no, no. Girl tries to pour acid on X's face, but the wind blows it back onto hers instead. Sweet justice! Color name, white. Black, wrong. White. Oh, so close, yet not at all. So fake. There are no real images in this video, all CGI and paintings. Sapke is fake. Research close-ups with Nikon P900 cameras. Those are real images, just lights in the sky. You could also look at a fish 2 meters under the surface of the water and come to the conclusion that fish are shapeshifters. Download more RAM prank. It doesn't work. Man, it doesn't work. Pretty much a scam. I always thought my phone has too much RAM on it, and I thought this app would solve it. Totally not recommended. Wait, what? And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Always remember, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. And if you...
I have no hope in humanity anymore. I'm gonna end this stream here. I've literally had enough. Let's look at this. No viruses. Been going on for over an hour. Boom. Pause. Cancel. Yes. Done. So... In fact, actually, should I end the stream here or shall I, like, keep going or something? You know what? I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end it here now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified on when I upload or live stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.